Hello, Andrew Smith, and I've been doing quite a lot this week actually on YouTube, even though I said I'll be quite busy. I'd like to thank people for watching my videos and everything, because obviously it does mean a lot to me, and people who comment on people who have messaged me, it does mean a lot getting feedback from you guys who do watch and are into retro game collecting and video gaming in general. So today I am gonna talk to you about consoles that I own. I will show you the ones that I have on me. I am very lucky. I have a great father, and I talk to him every Sunday, and he finds me consoles that I like, and he'll get them for me. And he's bringing me, I think, about 3 or 4 over. I'm not 100% sure, and like loads of games, and I will do obviously a full one of this probably late September, I think, whenever I get around to it. I apologise for the quality on this first part, because I will be coming from, well, I am using an iPhone for this, even though, so I know the quality is not the best from that. Then that'll be showing you my newer consoles, the ones that I use regularly. I've pulled some of them out, and I'll talk at the end about ones that I've packed away and I'm not going out because it's a bit of an hassle. But I will show you them once I move into the new house, all of them. So yeah, I'll start with my newer consoles, which you will see now. Okay, I apologise for the quality of this, but I'm going to show you some of my consoles with this. First, I'll show you these ones. As you can see, I've got my PS3 original fat. Not the original that I wanted. I would have preferred the 60GB, but I can't really expect to get one of them working nowadays because you just can't find them. And an original fat Xbox 360. This has been my third Xbox, and this will probably be my last Xbox. I'm not very interested, obviously, in the new Xbox One. And that is my PS2 Slim, and I do use it for mainly playing PlayStation 1 games. Or, as you can see, I've got controllers everywhere and the charger for the Xbox. And yeah. And now I am going to talk about my older consoles. And I will start with the first console I ever owned, and you can see the stack behind me. Okay, this one was one of the first consoles I ever owned. One of the first. I was very lucky that my sister's boyfriend, he had this, and I loved it to pieces, and he gave me it. And then a few months later, my parents got me an NES. I was so lucky in that respect to have both of these consoles. Both of them were great. I haven't got the NES anymore, unfortunately, because it did break. But this is the Sega Master System Power Base, Sega Master System 1. This one has Alex the Kid built in. And at the time, having a game which is built in, and only with the Mark 1 Master System, this one is the only one that you can play the cue cards, which you used to get with them. Very unique design. The black, it looked so futuristic at the time. This has been used to death, but I mean that's worn off and everything. And you know, you've got your reset, pause button there, power button on bottom, control port 1 and 2, RF, AV out, and USB adapter on the back. This was Sega's attempt at the 8-bit market. It wasn't the first attempt. I think the first time was that SG-1000, which came out, 9000, which came out, I think that came out in 1982. This model here actually hasn't got a year on it. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure what year this came out in England, because I was young, so I didn't really pay that much attention. I just got them, more or less. But this was my first introduction to gaming. was this console. Well, actually, that's like my first like introduction to gaming. We're on a Sinclair ZX Spectrum, which my sister used to have, and we spent ages creating games for it. Next one that I want to talk about, you'll notice a theme and how much of a fanboy I have of this company, is my Sega Master System 2. This is my original Sega Master System. It worked perfectly. This is Sega's attempt at 16-bit. And this has some of the greatest games of all time on it. You've got Fantasy Star, what is it, Allied, whatever it is, Comic Zone. The Sonic games are always fantastic. eSWAT, Strider, even the Shining Force games, which you have to import from Japan in Europe over here. You don't really see a lot of American copies, it's always Japanese. But these all came out on this. I remember getting this. I got this very late on. I think I got this in 1994. No, I think it was 96 actually. Because I didn't get my PlayStation until later than that. And because this was the bundle which came with Toy Story, the game. So whatever year that came out in, that's the year that I got this. I really can't remember. I just remember I was an excited little kid at Christmas when I opened this. Plugged it in downstairs. I spent all day in front of the telly. My eyes hurt after. I remember that much. Next console that I want to talk about is my Sega Saturn. This was one of those colossal failures in Sega's infinite wisdom, releasing the console and not really being behind it 100%. This was one of the first consoles for me that had an inbuilt memory, because you had a memory card. Well, not memory card. It was a battery. It's a battery in the back of there which still saved games. I do recommend, if you do have one, get the memory card which slots in here. Obviously, again, power, AV out, and then the communications connector. It did have Link play as well, and also some games did have internet connection. You could get a modem for this. And you could also get a modem for the Mega Drive, which actually I found surprising. I found that out about a few months ago. And I was like, really? Modem on the map? Not on my system. Mega Drive? Weird. You've got your 2 controller ports, power, reset, open, still screen function. I would like to thank a funny story about getting this. I got this very recently. I went to go and visit my family over Christmas last year, and I told my friend that I want to build up a nice collection of retro gaming consoles, and I've got a Sega Dreamcast that I don't use. Do you want it? I was like, okay, what do you want for it? He just went, and he literally said, buy me 2 beers tonight and you can have it. That night, got back. Funny night that was actually. We ended up waiting in the hospital because of a friend who, for some reason, kicked through a door. Don't ask. And we got back. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. Asia Sega Saturn gave me everything that I needed, apart from the AV cable, because it was a bit hungover, so he ended up giving me the one for the N64, and I was hungover. I didn't know, I didn't get time. I was just happy to be getting one, and now this has become one of my favourite consoles, actually. I've only got 4 games on it, but I'm loving the console. It works very, very well. And more times aren't that bad. So, yeah. And the next one I want to talk about is, and everyone knows this, everyone had one. This is the Sony PlayStation, the first model. I got this back in, I think it was 1998 when I got this. So, I had them finished for 2 years, and then I got this. I'm going to say this, if you like modding consoles, you like chipping them, go ahead. This is a brilliant way of expanding. It's a great way of expanding your library. That's what my dad did with this for me. And then he could get me these games from Japan and stuff, because they were cheaper. So I got games from Japan, America, and this is my original one as well. Again, you've got your AV out and your serial I/O, which I think that was used for something else. And this, actually, no, this isn't the first model. The first model had a little connect to there, and you used to be able to get something which will boot games. It used to force boot with like a cheat cartridge, and it would force boot on the old ones. This is like second generation, but again, this is my original one, and again, great console, so many good games on it. Now, I want to quickly talk about with you. My dad's obviously coming over and bringing me some consoles. I'm going to talk about them, and you're going to get to see them late September when I do a full talk on them, on all of them. Right, first one, he got me because I'm planning on projects. I want to do stuff. I want to be able to repair stuff electronically, and I'm teaching myself that. And he got me for £1 a Neo Geo MVS console, my lock console, the main board, which I am now going to be working into fixing. I'm going to change controller ports from Neo Geo AS, well, MVS AS controllers, going to change them to the PlayStation using converters, which I can make quite easily. I want to get it consoleized. I want to have a nice box for it where you can slide in your games and it looks pretty. That's the one. That's one. Number two is he found this purely by accident. He got me it because he was like, yeah. Nintendo NES, because mine is broken, and he knew this, and you know how much I love that console. I looked after that to death. And what he did with that, he was getting something for my uncle, and he saw it in a garage with some games on. In a garage, by the way, dust covered on it. And how much, what is this? He asked, what is this? He knew what it was. He asked, what is this? And, you know, apparently it's talking everything. And then he just went, the guy went, I have no idea. And my dad went, £5? Okay, I've got these, they fit in it, they might be for it. Yeah, Super Mario and Duck Hunt, and Donkey Kong orange label, not black label, orange label. And yeah, and the next thing that he has got me was a Master System 2 with loads of games. One of the games that came with it was Eves on the Master System. I'm looking forward to playing that. I've heard everyone go, oh my god, Eves is like the best RPG ever, and all that, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. And the last one, I'm in love with this. I used to have one and I regret ever getting rid of it, and that is a Sega Dreamcast. I'm so happy to be getting one again. Best thing was, dirt cheap, it came with loads of good games. One of the best games on it, Shenmue 1. I'm looking for Shenmue 2 at the minute, but I can't find one at a good price. People over here charge far too much, and in England it's the same. It's one of those things, when I have enough money to confidently go out and buy it, I will buy it there and then. There'll be no thinking about it. But I won't be getting them now until middle of September, so I won't be making a full video about this. I'll be making a full one end of September. Yeah, I would like to thank everyone again for, like, you know, watching my videos and everything. It does mean a lot to me. I mean, I had a comment today, and it is kind of yes, and he's saying keep up the good work, and I'm so happy with that. And shout out goes out to him. What was his name again? Diego Santos. Is a new YouTuber like me, YouTuber even, and yeah, he's knowledgeable. He's got some good stuff, so I recommend giving him a look. So I will put you through to his page in the comment section below, in the description below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Comment section below. If you think of any other concept I think no I should have, and I know a lot of you are going to be thinking, oh well they haven't got any SNES. SNES, I never had one, and I've been struggling to get one, and they're so expensive now that I can quite happily forget about it for now until I can find a good one. So, but yeah, what I can say is, to anyone who is new to YouTube, keep on doing what you're doing. I mean, I know I haven't got any subscribers or anything, but if you like something, if you have a passion for your subject matter, it shows. Because I see it on other people's YouTube channels who are actually who are more professional than me, and you can tell how much they love their hobby. it's like their life to them, and you can see the passion that they put in it is great. And to everyone else who's starting out, put passion into it. If you're not passionate about it, don't make a video on it. It'll be boring. Me, I have such keen interest and a passion about this and that. I've been passionate about all my life, and now I get to. And yeah, I look for I've totally forgotten about 2 other consoles that I actually own. That is the Xbox 360 Halo 3 edition and my Wii. I will show you them obviously in September as well. And again, thank you for watching. God bless, and good night, and goodbye.